guys, and welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a look at this. It's the 2001 Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now wait a minute. Who is this? That's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, let's get a closer look at the packaging. So up at the top we got the Jurassic Park 3 logo, and then for some reason they decided to put the T-Rex's nemesis, the Spinosaurus, here at the top. Down here we have the React Attack logo, and Try Me, which we will in just a second. On the bottom tabs we have a rundown of the React Attack features here, along with T-Rex in a bold font with the Jurassic Park 3 logo. More of the React Attack features here, and the Hasbro logo. The dinosaur looks quite happy in his plastic tray, tied in with some twist ties, and the instructions are sealed in a baggie attached to the base. On the back we have this diorama of the T-Rex in battle with the Spinosaurus. The only thing is the paint scheme on this Tyrannosaur is completely different to the one we get in the box, and I'm not even sure if this version was released. But here you can see the Spinosaurus looking a lot more accurate and true to the movie. Okay, it's time to get this guy out of his packaging. The T-Rex straight away has trouble standing up, much like the other React Attack dinosaurs that I've reviewed. You can see that I'm having to lean him on his tail in order to get him to stand up. And if I try to make him stand as I would expect in the film, like this, even with the feet flat on the ground, I know this is a carpeted surface, but he should still stand, you'll see that he is front heavy. So the only thing I can do is lean him on his tail and kind of get him in this odd pose where, let's have a look, trying to do this one-handed. There we go. Well, I'm going to lean him on the side there. But yeah, I really have trouble making this guy stand up, so I'm not pleased with that straight off the bat. Howdy. Hi. Who are you supposed to be? I'm a Jurassic Park T-Rex. Oh, right. See, I couldn't tell from over... Yeah, I couldn't tell that you were a Jurassic Park from over here. Well, this is awkward. Yep, the head sculpt is not great on this guy. He really does not resemble the Jurassic Park T-Rex very much at all. His teeth are way too big for his mouth. Looks like he has a big overbite. Just loads of things about the sculpt. I could go on for days, but I'm not going to. I'm sure a lot of you had fond childhood memories attached to this toy, and that inaccuracy doesn't matter too much, but for a Jurassic Park fan, it's worth pointing out. And then as we go down the neck, you can see there's some nice sculpted folds. You can see the sculpted dino damage there, where a Spinosaurus or other animal has clawed off a chunk of flesh. And then you can see the nicely sculpted arms. And actually the sculpt work is really nice on the body. I do have a few things to say about the proportion, but I'll get onto that in just a second. You got the Jurassic Park 3 logo there. And then as you go down the leg, you can see some nice sculpted muscles. The claws are a little big for his feet, but still very nicely detailed. Same on the other leg. There we go. And then as we go down the tail, you can just see it ends quite shortly there, so quite a stubby tail. So although the design is pretty poor, this guy does have some really nice React Attack features. And this one has two buttons. There's one situated on the neck, just here, and that activates the jaw opening and a sound effect. And also there's a button here, just here on the dino damage area, and that also activates an electronic sound. So let's give those a go. First of all, the neck. So that's pretty cool, and I like the sound effect. Now obviously you can keep pressing the button as well, but you'll only get the sound effect once. Pretty cool. One more time. So it actually sounds a lot like that sound when Alan Grant throws the flare away in the first movie and the T-Rex starts chasing after Ian Malcolm. That's the sort of sound he makes. Really nice. And then if we press the button on the dino damage, I'm not sure that's necessarily film accurate. Maybe that's the sound of him being hurt. so it kind of makes sense, the button being there on the dyno damage. Not 100% impressed with that, but still great to have two action features, two gimmicks, and sound effects as well. I think I prefer the neck sound effect, if I'm honest. And for those of you who are thinking of getting this one, the batteries actually come with the T-Rex, and if you want to replace the batteries, it's very easily done via a little Phillips head screwdriver here. In terms of articulation, this guy is pretty basic. We can't rotate the head or twist up and down. You can open the jaw, which activates the electronics. You can also rotate the arms, and you can move the legs backward and forward, so you can make him do the splits. Hey, yeah, so there we go. And you can twist, no, you can't twist the tail. There is a seam line at the tail, but unfortunately you cannot twist that tail. So in terms of articulation, he's pretty limited, but it's what we've come to expect from the Jurassic Park 3 toy line. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the Jurassic Park 3 2001 Hasbro Tyrannosaurus Rex. There are many variants of this one available. I've seen the Arctic T-Rex, and I really like the paint job on that guy, and I think that's probably one of the redeeming factors about this T-Rex, is that he came in so many interesting designs. But the actual sculpt itself is probably the worst I've seen in the Jurassic Park toy line history, and that's a real shame. Also, another shame is the ability not being able to stand him up. The electronic features somewhat go against all of these bad features, but not enough to make me love this toy. Okay guys, do you own this one? What are your thoughts on the sculpt? And do you have any fond memories of playing with him? If you do, leave a comment below, rate and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. You should really see someone about that jaw.